It's one thing to call a group of individuals a team. It's another thing for that group of individuals to actually function as a team. Teamwork is the concept of people working together cooperatively. A team is worth more than the sum of its parts. No one does it alone. Successful team players listen instead of assume. Successful team players are assertive instead of aggressive. Successful team players use tact instead of bluntness. Successful team players value the diversity that comprises their team. Let's begin by separating fact from fiction so you can see how a promising team can be built on a firm foundation.
Action!
Managers are solely responsible for creating a successful team.
Managers assemble qualified, competent employees and guide them to achieve a collective goal. Talent, organization, communication, and cooperation are the ingredients to a successful team.
Team members must like each other in order for the team to succeed.
Team members must respect each other in order for the team to succeed.
Team members must choose between doing whatever it takes to complete the assignment or treating their teammates politely.
Team members will do whatever it takes to complete the assignment while interacting respectfully, appreciating the diversity of the team and their unique perspective and talents.
The bigger the team, the better.
Often, the larger the team, the more there is social loafing. Competence, commitment, focus, and effort are mandatory elements for a team no matter the size.
New members always bring energy to a team.
Perhaps sometimes, but studies show the longer members stay together as a team, the better the results.
Absolute harmony is the key.
Disagreements and challenges can be healthy and stimulating for a team. Many creative solutions were born from conflict. We don't always get to choose our partners and teammates, but one thing is for sure. Personal problems or lackluster attitudes will deflate the motivation and performance of a team. Negativity is a choice. And in business, negativity can consume excess time and energy. Let's define some of the problems, then we'll explore the solutions. Take a look. Elaine is a nice person and completes every task assigned. Unfortunately, she can only do one task at a time. John is a computer whiz and shows much promise. Unfortunately, he would much rather use the computer for his own personal use and enjoys getting paid for it. Gladys has years of experience and a full resume. Unfortunately, she has no room for new ideas and thinks what worked yesterday will work today. Jim is a go-getter and is excited about the big picture. Unfortunately, he forgets the little details. Mary is a wonderful person with a heart of gold. Unfortunately, she cannot delegate and assumes the tasks of everyone. All of these people have talent, but perhaps they've lost focus and would benefit from training and direction. Awareness is the key to change. In a world where time is money, negative or unaware coworkers are costly. For example, Michelle, despite rules, always eats her lunch at her desk. Unfortunately, everyone in the quiet working area can hear. Successful teams should discuss the 6 habits of negative people. Whining, eyes rolling, sighs, sarcasm, criticism, complaining. None of these traits are productive or profitable. Egos, histrionics, and office politics can get in the way of an otherwise productive team. So you're probably wondering, what does it take to be a great team player? Be confident and gracious. Set the example by taking initiative. Take responsibility and work hard. Display generosity and openness. Treat each team member as an equal. Build relationships and trust. Value the contributions of each team player. Communicate disagreement in a friendly manner. Appreciate the opportunity to learn about yourself and others. Maintain a positive attitude. Being a team player is about managing emotions and translating them into effective communication. Listen and allow others to express their ideas. Ask questions. Interact. Show interest. Encourage exchange, debate, verification. Compliment in public, but criticize in private. Never defend something you cannot verify. A professional team player maximizes the use of effective people skills. Remember, to understand your teammate is to understand yourself, as we frequently do not like in others what we don't like in ourselves. Focus on what you have in common. Create an environment where people are relaxed in your presence. Talk about your own mistakes. Do not be afraid to poke fun of yourself. Do not assume you are right. Consider dialogue to be a learning experience. Make self-examination a habit. Do not interrupt when someone is speaking. Never tell someone they are wrong. Avoid communicating when you are angry. As the average attention span is only 7 seconds, it is best to be brief. Apologize when wrong. Whenever a customer or coworker is upset, never say, "Calm down." Though well-intended, those 2 words may often escalate a situation. If someone is upset, don't interrupt. Let the person describe what is bothering them. Allow them to let off steam. Perhaps all they need is to vent. A calming voice will help another get to a place of calm. An understanding, confident, and aware employee will bring strength and insight to any team. To say or do something positive and constructive is very easy. But just in case, here are things that you should never say at work. To yourself, I can't do this. I refuse to change. I get paid by the hour. I believe every negative thing said to me. To an employee, that's not my job or my problem. Go bother someone else. I just didn't have enough time to do that. It's not my fault. Oh, I got so wasted last night. You know, no one likes you here. Yeah, I could do that, but why save time? You will regret it if you do that to me. Anyone can do this job. Well, to be honest with you, my goal is to get your job. Don't tell anyone I said this, but to your manager, I don't understand. I don't need anyone to teach me. Who do you think you're talking to? That's not my job description. When they change, I'll change. Sorry, I couldn't get around to it. Do you listen to what you say? Others do. The potential for success begins with the interview process. Learn the skills of the prospective employee and what roles they would find challenging. Assess if they would like to lead or prefer to be led. Gain insight into their temperament and ability to adapt to change. When hired, spend sufficient time discussing the contents and expectations of the employee manual, job description, and procedure guides. It is important to hold your current employees and new hires to the same standards. Much like sports, assembling the right people with the right skills and mindset, supporting their creativity through balance and guidance, and providing them with all the resources to achieve their goal is a win for the team. Did you know that a blend of extroverts and introverts make for a better team? Also, teams perform better when they include both men and women. Now, put together a team, present your vision, and define the goals. Ensure everyone fully understands the assignment in complete detail. Emphasize that the work is not always evenly divided or performed, but that everyone must set aside adequate time for each task and ensure completion of the project as scheduled. Emphasize collaboration because competition increases conflict. Most important, make everyone accountable. Assess both individual efforts as well as team contributions. And, of course, attitude always makes the difference. Please keep in mind that employees make important decisions every day. They participate in the community. They teach their children new skills. They purchase homes and cars and life insurance. Capable people make capable decisions. So a good manager will never treat an adult like a child. And managers should never apply different rules to different coworkers and then wonder why negativity is so high. Create effective, successful, positive employee relations. None of us is as smart as all of us. What can team members do to welcome a newcomer? Now, let's see a professional team in action. An effective chairperson of the team will be self-disciplined and exhibit excellent communication skills. They will challenge the traditional ways of thinking about product, procedure, and promotion. They will be sensitive and supportive while promoting harmony and reducing conflict. Most important, it is the chairperson who will take the big ideas and turn them into manageable tasks. First order of business is for the chairperson to discuss a code of conduct. The chairperson will then draw a chart with the names of each team player and their responsibility. It is important that each member of the team has a defined, valued role. The chart will also contain time frames to discuss ideas, information, and due dates. It should be noted that competition can be constructive if it is directed at a rival company. However, adversarial relationships within a team diminishes its strengths. Which brings us to conflict. If you sense tension, please consider the following. Control your anger by separating the person from the problem. Ask for clarification. It will give you time to calm yourself. If someone verbally attacks you, it is because of something within them, not with you. Allow the person to release their frustration by active listening. Acknowledge what you heard. Show them you are a teammate and not the enemy. Reframe all the personal attacks on the actual problem. Work on the issue, not the person. Everyone benefits from respect, support, and appreciation. No one wants to see a good idea fall through the cracks. Be a team player. Create solutions to the constant challenges. Understand that creativity and innovation drive growth. Remember, you are essential to the team.
A good manager knows disciplining employees is part of the job. A great manager knows the purpose of discipline is to correct behavior instead of punishing or embarrassing an employee. Indeed, most employees strive for excellence, and they greatly benefit from guidance and understanding instead of diminishing remarks or threats. Employees need regular feedback on what they're doing right or doing wrong. Even a productive employee is still capable of creating instability in the workplace, which is why an employee manual and training sessions are essential to maintain a pleasant and productive work environment. Let's start with prevention. Is your company doing everything possible to inform every employee on proper behavior, company policies, and rules and procedures? Number 1. Clarify rules, policies, and lawful conduct in an employee manual. Number 2. Clarify their company role in a job description. Number 3. Clarify the how-to in procedural guides. Number 4. Monitor operations. Number 5. Provide regular training as well as provide performance feedback. Number 6. Address small problems before they become big problems. Number 7. Ensure policies and good conduct are exampled from the top down. When employee behavior does not meet company standards, it affects workplace consistency and corporate profitability. Always use a positive approach, perhaps rehabilitative measures to solve a problem. If the behavior is unacceptable and persistent, disciplinary action may be needed to resolve the problem. If the behavior is unlawful, serious measures must be taken. Misconduct may include excessive tardiness, dishonesty, rude or abusive behavior, insubordination, theft or vandalism, or failure to follow rules or policies. When an issue is brought to your attention, never assume. Instead, document all the facts. The discipline process is twofold: the investigation stage and the discipline stage. During the investigation stage, the manager should start a report. Number 1, is this a performance issue or a behavior issue? Number 2, is this a moderate offense or a serious offense? Number 3, was the employee's behavior triggered by an unresolved issue? Number 4, was the employee provoked? Number 5, did the employee clearly understand the rule or policy that was violated? Number 6, was the rule or policy consistently and fairly enforced by management? Number 7, did the employee admit to the misconduct and apologize for their behavior? Number 8, include all the specific facts: who, what, where, when, and witnesses. Number 9, always focus on the misconduct and not the person. Number 10, identify the rules or policies violated. Before deciding on disciplinary action, please consider the employee's past record and the severity of the incident. Action may include a verbal warning, a letter of warning, a referral to an employee assistance program, a reassignment, a letter of suspension, a final warning, probation, layoff, or termination. Avoid at all costs altering work schedules, issuing unpleasant work assignments, or denying vacation requests. Always observe legally sound guidelines. If you are taken to court for wrongful termination, the employee must prove that your decision was based on an illegal factor rather than a legitimate business reason. Remember, it is illegal to discriminate or terminate employees on the basis of their race, color, religion, gender, or national origin. Nor can you take negative employment action due to a person's age for individuals 40 years or older, or on the basis of disabilities. It is stressful for both you and the employee to attend a meeting on discipline. Depending on the sensitivity of the charge, you should consider bringing in a witness who can take notes. Here are constructive suggestions. Communicate as a peer, showing respect and trust. Present the situation logically rather than emotionally. Talk through each detail to ensure the facts are correct. Show how their behavior affects others in the company. Provide a detailed explanation for improvement. Recognize the employee's strong abilities. For a workplace to be sustainable, we all have to play by the same rules. Being honest and courteous is always at the top of the list. Be good to yourself and others.
No employee learns from humiliation or embarrassment, and great managers do not criticize in public. As the saying goes, praise in public, constructively criticize in private. Doing so will decrease an employee's defense mechanisms. Begin by providing details of what the employee did and its impact.
Strive to be firm and fair throughout the meeting. Take nothing personally. Use descriptive words other than good or bad when giving feedback. Focus on their body of work. Acknowledge and compliment the small achievements. Employ the technique of asking questions instead of lecturing. Use phrases such as, "I respect," "I appreciate," and "I agree." Instead of the word "but," use the word "and."
You will get great results if you focus on caring. Before presenting constructive feedback, here are some valuable tips.
Process your own feelings, beliefs, bias, and positions before speaking. Allow the employee to feel part of the solution. Ensure the purpose is clearly defined. Focus on the behavior or issue, not the employee. Be brief, direct, and authentic. Ensure the employee adds to the dialogue. Be respectful at all times. Discuss suggestions. Review everything discussed to avoid misunderstandings.
Talking face-to-face is always better than email. When conversing, please provide a balanced perspective. Constructive feedback will reinforce good behavior.